Hey there, fellow Factorians. Onerous here with another episode of Bob's and Angel's Seablock. And look, I'm pretty excited about this one because, well, I've had a lot of great comments from Graham Aiken and Champ Doom about what I can do with this. So the general idea is we're going to do some single sorting of fluorite, which means that we don't need to be producing much fluoric wastewater. Obviously, we'll have to prioritize the fluorite coming from here. We'll figure out how to do that. Probably a box of some description. But then we'll have single sorting of fluorite. Fluorite, there it is. Fluorite. And let's just see what we need to do that. It's just chunks. Yeah, just stereotype and rubite chunks. And really should have double checked that, but stereotype and rubite chunks, sulfuric wastewater and nitric wastewater, which I think does nothing. Oh no, it makes sodium nitrate. So much sodium nitrate, it's ridiculous. All right. Yes, and then over here for the hydrochloric acid. So the issue is we don't get enough salt. And what we're going to do for that is, as Champ Doom, no, not Champ. I think it was Graham who suggested we just do desalination. Yeah. Water treatment 4. Ooh, man, that's we don't have that one. Water treatment 4. All right, maybe this one might require a little bit of research. Water treatment 2 is what we have, and we want to get up to here, which actually isn't that far away. Thermal processing, bam. All right, we're going to do that. We're going to do that before we get to purple science, because there's no use having purple science if we can't make silver ore. So then we'll. I think I clicked the wrong one. Did I click the wrong one? That's not right, is it? That is not right at all. No. It is. Where's the lab for that? All right. I've totally. It's been a couple of days, and I totally lost the plot. Here it is. All right, there it is. That's the one we want. After that, and there. Okay. Now, that brings me to the other issue. Power pointed out that our blue science is dead, and luckily for us, well, not luckily, we can see the problem straight away. It is glass. All right. Yeah, the methane is fine. So, glass is the problem. Now, glass is the problem because we haven't actually got it set up. No, there it is. All right. That brings me to the next point that Graham raised, was the other way to make glass, which is more productive, produces more glass. There are 40 to 3 or 40 to 4. This way apparently is a closed loop. So if we produce 2 lead oxide, we can use that 2 lead oxide to make 2 ingots, and then those 2 ingots can make 20 molten lead, and 20 molten lead makes 2 lead oxide. So yes, with the caveat that it requires, that's gone the wrong way. Requires some carbon. Does require some carbon, but I think we can probably spare a little bit. All right. So, but I need to figure out how we're actually going to do this. I don't think this arrangement is going to serve us particularly well at this point. And let's try and figure this out, shall we? All right. Let's just change you molten tin and nitrogen. Ooh, and that produces tin ingots. That's 40 molten glass Producing 5. Oh, let's just stick with this one. We'll stick with. I think we could do that other one too. Okay, so now the tin is on this bottom side. All right. So we do need to do something a little different here. Because we need to get a pipe here. I think we just got to reroute all of this stuff. Honestly, we'll do that like so. And I'm pretty lazy, so we're just going to do that. All this lead plate that we don't need. All right. And you, my friend, are going down here like that. Okay. Now we do need you there as well. So we'll need that. Okay. So then we do something here. So this is going to be our molten lead. How are we going to provide molten lead? Well, we need one of these. These have an output too. Ooh, okay. This is just getting a little bit trickier. I don't think I've left enough room now. This is molten lead. This is molten lead from ingots. And then we need... What do we need? We need ingots. No. I've lost it. Glass. One of these other glasses. There we go. Molten lead from ingots. And ingots in a blast furnace from lead oxide. So we've got to get the lead oxide out of here. Okay. Alright, how... Tricky. Alright. Is that an output there? What if I rotate that? Oh no, that is an input for this one. Yep. Okay. Confusing, yes. What I think I need is to actually move this down 2. Which may mean a slightly different arrangement. Again. Where are they? Casting machine 2s. There we go. So, pipe, insert a belt, something like this. We have the pipe here that connects up to there. We have a belt here that's sending out lead oxide. All right. Again, this does have to change down here. Again, all right. We didn't leave enough room. We never leave enough room, do we? All right, you can just go this far down. That looks terribly ugly. I'm going to go even further away this time. All right. Rip all that up. And we'll rip all this up. Well, we'll rip some of it up anyway. I got too much junk. Let's just get one of these boxes here and I don't know, pop some of this. We'll grab it later. Okay, but I do need the induction furnace and I don't need those casting machines. We'll get rid of them. Okay. Grab those. Grab them. Wonderful. Okay, I probably actually want to go even further. I mean, obviously this is totally ruining the bus at this point, but I don't think we're going to be using the bus much more. Once we get these materials for this, we'll be working some other magic. All right. Okay, so this needs to go into a blast furnace. Which we can't make because we have no steel or iron. Okay, there we go. A blast furnace. We'll need to bring down some of this. And actually, no. We can do something else. We can bring down some of this. Alright, somewhere here. Blast furnace. Blast furnace is going to be positioned... I reckon it's going to be positioned here. This is turning lead oxide into ingots. Yeah, it doesn't have any outputs or anything. That's cool. All right, so we'll power that up. Lead oxide. So now all you need is some lead oxide, which will be coming in from here. That's just outside range. No. There we go. All right. And then we have our next induction furnace. Look, it doesn't line up perfectly, but that's okay. That is okay. And we'll do that. You are making molten lead. Molten lead. No, L for lead. Molten lead from ingots. There we go. And we'll have, I don't know, we'll just have a couple of these. Doing that from picking up from there. All right. And then we power that up. Now here we need an output there and a couple of outputs there. Like that. Yep. All right. So these will be taking out the lead oxide. We need those to be filter inserters. We're going to need more filter inserters, by the way. Let's get some handcrafting of that happening while we're doing this. Okay. So this is going like that. Input. Gotta make sure these look very, very similar. Okay, I think we're right there. You're picking up from back there. You're picking up from back there. All right, and then we need to do this again with this, and picking up from there, dropping off there, picking up from there. Likewise over here, picking up, dropping off, picking up, dropping off. Beautiful. All right. So these guys need to be lead oxide. Lead oxide, yep. And these guys need to be glass. Glass. Alright, so now all we need is to seed this with a few lead ingots. Seed it with a few lead ingots. How many lead ingots do we need to seed it with? 12. Another 6. I feel like we're actually probably going to need a few more than that. But we'll figure it out. So that makes 120 molten lead. Yeah, let's just see what happens. So you're now missing molten glass. What happened to you guys? I copied and pasted this, didn't I? I did. I copied and pasted the filter, and it copied and pasted the positioning. That is okay. Let's put you there instead. All right, so what's going on here? You're out of... Whoa, all right. That is a problem. That's the next problem, I guess, we've got to fix is our lack of geodes. Which we can do it because I've got washing. I've got geode washing. We'll get there. All right. No, I needed some in here. There we go. All right. So there's the lead oxide going in there. Hang on. If we have 120 molten lead, that will produce 12 lead oxide. And this needs 24 lead oxide. All right, so this actually doesn't work. We do need more of these. Let's get some more of these. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Okay, I think 60 is probably too many though. Let's put 30 in there, and then it'll work its way back up here. Alright, it does look like it is a problem with the molten lead, so we're going to put the rest of them in there. And then we'll just leave that to do its merry thing. Alright. Okay, now, crystals. Crystals. We have some crystals here. But geodes, not crystals, geodes. Geodes. All right. We can make geodes by crushing, or we can make them via water. So there we go. We have a good chance of getting insert generic geode here. But as you can see, you kind of get everything, which this is well suited for, surprisingly. What we need is some washing plants. All right, we'll definitely want the faster ones. We're out of steel for that. We are in the resource capital. We've got enough steel. All right, stone bricks. Well, I say resource capital, but there are some things that we don't have going over there. And stone bricks is one of them. I didn't put stone bricks over here, did I? No, I didn't. All right. Same with clay bricks and concrete. Some of these things we just don't have. All right. There we go. There's a few of them. So we have two. We have two, which I think is actually enough. I think it's enough. Let's go on here. All right. So this comes from heavy mud water, which comes from viscous. Yeah. So this is that's the second point. All right. All right. We can make this. We can make this happen over here. We can make this happen over here. There we go. We'll extend out our crystal zone. Now, the thing we got to remember is we need to make sure that we are using what we already have on here first. So we're probably going to need something like this. Yep, and then we'll add in these new ones here, for instance. I think that'll work. That'll work. All right. So washing. This is going to be the output of the washing. This is going to be doing geode washing. And it does not take out any mud. Oh, that is actually really nice. All right, I was thinking we're going to have mud as a byproduct, but we don't. I need to make this just a little bit wider. So I'm making this nice and fat so that there is some room to put some more in here. Because if we look at the timing on this, this is 200 every 5 seconds. And then this is like a chance of geodes, at least one geode every 5 seconds, which is pretty slow, isn't it? But we'll figure that out. All right, we need a couple of things. We need a seafloor pump to bring stuff in here. We'll need hydrogen sulfide gas. No, we don't need that anymore, do we? I was thinking, like, is that what we needed for our other area? But we don't. I mean, we could probably use it a little better than that, but I think I said this an episode 2 ago. We're kind of at the point where we just want to get this done. All right. And what I'm going to do is not an overflow valve. I want to use a top-up valve. And we'll get to the reasoning for that in just a minute. Top-up valve here. All right. So you top up that. You make that. And you need some regular water. Now I don't like how this is set up. But that is okay. No, that's fine. It's totally fine. Do that. And probably need to use that at some point, so we'll do that. Now I'll need to do something like this, and the reason for that is so this produces mud, and not a whole lot of mud, but obviously left unchecked, that will run out. Not run out. It'll stop the whole thing from working. So let's pop this here. We're going to need much faster output for that, aren't we? Yeah, okay. All right, this is actually pretty good. Let's get you dropping off over there on the other side. Wonderful. Have a blue geode. We've got some more purple geodes. Yeah, we've got some cyan geodes as well. There we go. All right. Okay, so now I don't like how this is prioritizing at all. All right. What I want to do instead, I actually need this to come into here, don't I? Yeah, this is, no, not like that. This is what we need, and we need an input priority of the left. Okay, so if there's geodes coming in from around the world, they'll get used up first. They'll come in here first, and then these ones will just keep going around. So is that really what I want? Anyway, I'm gonna target this a little better. We're gonna set up some circuitry to control this, but for now we just need to get this going. Chemical plant needs to go here. Chemical plant needs to go here, and then you're turning mud into viscous mud water. There you go. Get some of that as well. And how much mud are you producing? 1.5 every 5 seconds. Yeah, I don't think we need a fast inserter for that one. So there we go. Pick up from there. And now you'll see why we have a top-up valve here, because we want this to use up the mud first and create the viscous mud water from the mud. All right, and voila. And then, because I don't think this is a fully closed loop, what I say, this produces, there's 50% chance of 0 to 3. So on average, that's 1.5. No, it's 0, 1, 2, 6 divided by 4. Yeah, 1.5. Of course it's 1.5. 1.5 every 5 seconds. 1.5 in 5 seconds produces, let's say, 1/6 of that, which is about 30. About 30 in 5 seconds, and this is using 205 seconds. So yeah. Moral of the story, we'll use up all our mud doing this, and the seafloor pump will top up the rest of it as required. But now, as you can see, we have crystals coming in. A decent amount of crystals. We're not maxing out this though, are we? So let's build a couple more of these. Let's put a second setup right next door. Now I could be smart and do all this from one pump, but you know, pumps are so cheap. It just makes sense to be lazy. What have we got? 1, 2. So 1, 2 there. Pop that one there. You're doing viscous mud water into heavy water. Okay, this is interesting though, because now we have one of these here. No, that still works. Okay, it still works. It's fine, because we don't need extra water coming in here. We don't need that, so we can just do that, picking up from there, dropping in there, and then for our regular old water, we'll do that. For our regular old water, we'll do that, and then we need the other seafloor pump in there with another top-up valve. And a few of these doing that. And then you're also washing geodes. And yeah, we'll just okay, this is going to change things ever so slightly. One of these needs to be offset closer. There we go. All right, perfect. And then we'll just bring that in like that, and bang, bang, bang. Bob's your uncle. A couple of them. You're going to be dropping off up there, but offset there, and picking up from there. There we go. All right. Now we should have a pretty good amount of geodes coming through. It's looking good. It's looking good. Almost a full belt of geodes. All right. And we've still got some coming in from this way. A small amount, but it is working now because we now have these guys being made, which is lovely. Whew. Okay. We're getting rid of all the byproducts. And you're just mudding along. All right. We do need this top-up valve though. There we go. Do we? Do we? No, we don't. No, we don't. Because look, this is all connected to this pump. That was a waste of materials. And now I'm going to have that in my inventory, aren't I? Oh, that is. I'm not having that in my inventory. We're just going to plonk it here, and it'll be a monument to our foolishness. I've got a radar. Where would I need a radar? Do I have a radar over here? I think I do. Yeah. So we need a radar down in our down in there. All right. How are we doing for time? We're at 25 minutes. I mean, this is a lovely sight, isn't it? Why is everyone offsetting? How about not everyone offsets? We don't want everyone offsetting, guys. Share the load. Share the load. We want you offsetting, and you not. There we go. That's it. That's it. All right. Should now be able to get a foolish belt along here. And look at all this stone. That is going to be a problem, isn't it? That is going to be a problem. We may have to complete this upgrade. Yes, I think we do. All right, there. We'll need a extra splitter here. All right. And I mean, we do actually need to do this as well, I think, because now this area is just flush with goodies. Right, that. Well, this is very expensive now, isn't it? Regrets. All right, but it looks good. It looks good, and that's all that matters. We'll start it. I guess we'll start it here. There. And we're away. All right. Because this is my concern. We don't want to be stopping them being able to do anything up here. We definitely need a stack inserter or two here. Stack inserter or two here. You know what? Is that charcoal? That is charcoal. Okay. Let's put in a stone furnace. Not a stone furnace. A steel furnace, I guess we're up to at this point. A steel furnace. And let's just convert that all into goodies, into stone blocks. There it is. Okay, pop you there. Let's get you coming in. Let's power this up with another box here and do that, and pick you up from there. All right. And then get a couple of stackies. Oh, okay. That's because I put it all down here. We've got too much stuff. I do not need that. I honestly don't need this lead plate or that glass. Certainly not that. That is a waste of materials, but I just need my inventory clean for a moment so I can make some more things. Some more things being a couple of these. Could even do another landfill almost production here if this is not fast enough. Whoops! I just made another one of them. All right, there you go. Fast stack inserter. It's still not enough, is it? Alright, second fast stack inserter. Now we're doing it. Still yeah, this is still able to support the whole thing. I might just to be safe, we'll plonk one of those there. There we are. Alright. Okay, so we're able to use it all, which is great. Now, what we need to do just to finish this off is actually limit this. Because I don't want this to be... I don't want this to just keep going indefinitely and then back everything up, and then we can't use any of this. So I'm going to connect it up to the crystal slurry. Okay, remember that it's crystal slurry. And then we're going to connect that to these. And also connect it to these other ones. And then these guys can say if crystal slurry is less than... okay, it's slurry, there it is. If crystal slurry is, I don't know, less than 2,000, then you're operational. And if, yes, I realised that that was going to do that. There we go. Alright. More of these. Let's copy that to there, and I'm just going to do that because now I'm lazy. There we go. Alright. So now we'll only output from here if we have to, and I'm pretty happy that this is that there's no crystals actually getting through. Geode, sorry, red geode. There we go. All right, I think that's a pretty good run, and yeah, crystals. I mean, this is a little bit slow, but yeah, we could probably make it quicker. Why not? Why not? Do that. Let's just see how many of these we can actually support. Like that. You. Need you in there, you in there, you in there, you in there, you in there. Alright. Are you working? Why aren't you working? Because that is not doing the right thing. And that is not doing the right thing. Alright. And now you are lacking crystal slurry because of that one. Most interesting, this can actually supply enough crystal slurry. I guess we'll try a third one. This will greatly increase. Yep, I need to change the recipe. There we go. Pick up from there. That irks me greatly that doesn't remember the settings of it. All right, draw off down there. Get you going. Like that. And yeah, okay, this one just not quite enough. And now they're all suffering. All right. Well, at least we know we're using up all the crystal slurry that we're making. I mean, we can always reproduce this in greater volumes, but I think that's all we've got time for, isn't it? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely it is. 32 minutes. Look, I'm pretty happy with the progress there. We've got crystals, geode things going everywhere. We've got glass being made, which is a beautiful thing. While I think about it, let's put a box there instead, and then have two fast inserters. That's a better option, isn't it? We've actually got no fast inserters left. Let's make a few fast inserters. There we go. All right, so you're going there, and you're picking up from there and dropping off over there. There we go. All right, that'll fill that belt if we had the glass for it. A little bit of blue science sneaking through. Let's just see. It is molten glass that we're missing because we just don't have the silicon production. Thanks mainly to a lack of mineral sludge, I would suggest. Well, I think we just need to ramp this up if we want to actually make this more productive. But as it stands, it is running. It is operational. Our glass is not backing up, that's for sure. Maybe we'll need to ramp that up if we wanted to increase our blue science speed, but it looks like we've actually had the research completed now. Okay, remember, what did we research at the start of the episode that we needed? And it was salination plants, wasn't it? Salination plant, brass, aluminium, concrete, and advanced circuits. Yeah, we can make one. Okay. All right, so that allows us to do this. But we say all that, but I think one of the biggest issues we've got is we actually got mineral sludge. I guess because we're not making stuff. We do need to duplicate this, and I've got all this stuff on my inventory that's really taking a lot of space. I think that's what we're going to do next episode. So stick with us. We will expand our mineral sludge production, which will be very helpful in the grand scheme of things. We may at some point reproduce this as well if we start seeing these nice little line here of crystal catalysts starting to disappear again. But for now, we're actually pretty good. We've got a mineral sludge problem over yonder. I'm going to go fix that right now. Well, once this ends, of course. As always, a massive thanks to my patrons. A little bit of a anticipation builder. I did funnel a little bit of the generous donations that my wonderful patrons have provided, and I have ordered a brand new, a brand new webcam. It's not top of the line, but it will have HD. You will be able to see my wrinkles and all of the nitty-gritty of my face, hopefully next week. And yes, thank you. Wouldn't have been able to do it without my patrons, of course. Support is great. If you want to help out too, you can do it for as little as $1 a month. Over on patreon.com/onerousgaming. Most importantly though, well, equally as important, I'll see you tomorrow.